Alright, we're back. Game 2, Solaire Club, Ogre. Game 1 going to Ogre in about 40 minutes, as they had quite a solid performance, I think. Down early, but showed you never say die, and let's just come back and win. So that's what they did. But I don't know.
We'll have to see if Legion tries a level 1 con from Legion side.
That would be ballsy. I'd be impressed with us, actually. And then they'd probably fail really, really hard, but at least it would be impressive. But, yeah. Anyway, first two Banished Legion side are Magmus and Parasite. Cthulhu and Swiftblade getting taken out by the Hellborn side, so once again, no surprise, Cancer picks being removed by the Hellborn team. And first pick, Torture? Really? Really?
Yeah, it's a bit weak, I guess.
I mean, let's see.
I think most teams would have picked up, like, Kraken,
Yeah.
which Hellborn did.
Kraken,
Or,
Tempest, Rhapsody.
yeah, I guess Rhapsody's pretty good.
I guess so. I don't know. Silhouette, maybe. I don't really like picking a carrier as your first pick, but damn it, Solaire Club, you're just trying to make me. What are you gonna pick next? A Luna or something? Jesus. I swear to God, if they pick a Luna, I'm gonna be just shitting on them the whole game because I can't. Not only do I hate that hero, but like that basically gives it away that you're not even running your jungler. And there you go, Tempest. So Kraken Tempest combo didn't work out for Solaire Club last time, but these are Hellborn now. Definitely hoping it will work for them. But oh, there's their jungle, Dr. Repulsor. I would imagine that's going to be in the woods because Noob McNoob likes to do that.
Yeah.
And there's the Rhapsody. So first three picks massively favoring Hellborn in my opinion, as they have really, really nice team fight presence, they've got good gank potential, and they have excellent push, so if they get something that will give them a little bit of late game right click, and there will be plenty of that, maybe even some burst damage, then they're golden in my opinion. Okay, well, how about this? You draft, right?
Do you want me to draft?
No. I'm saying you draft for your team, and leaving aside whether or not you're actually good at it, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't insult you while trying to ask your opinion about something. Versatile or all-around drafts versus all-in drafts. Which do you prefer? So, for example, do you prefer the all-in push or the team that has a little bit of push, a little bit of team fight, and late game and gank, but nothing, like no huge amounts of everything?
Personally, when I like to draft and I'm diverging from like the Swiftblade kind of meta, I like team fight with push. So like things like Poly ulti wards, Bramble ulti wards, that kind of stuff. So it's like, oh, we won a team fight, oh, we can actually push. So like also like War Beast, things like that.
I'm fully on board the Polywog train. So.
Because sometimes if you're too team fight focused, like sure you won the fight, but then like, oh shit,
we
can't really push.
So
that
like
easy.
Stuff like Kraken and Magmus, for example, that have really great team fight ultimates, but not really the strongest pushers, especially when it comes to taking towers. So.
But if you don't have enough of those heroes, then you'll just get rolled over and fry.
That's fair. And I think we have been seeing that is mostly the mentality right now. Is you need strong team fight in order to win games. There haven't been too many that are like really bursty, single target, gank oriented teams. And when we do see that, it either wins in 20 minutes or it fails. And I feel like it fails more often than not. But oh well.
Yeah.
Definitely the strategy. I think that your strategy is the one that Ogre is going for, based on their first three picks. You know, Tempest and Rhapsody definitely fit that mentality. But
yeah, they've got their heals, their splash damages, their team fight potential.
Minions, all nice. And that is some greed. That is some greed. Silhouette on top of Repulsor and Drunken Master, so. I mean, yeah, it's going to be Doctor in the Woods, which is going to be good, but it's still a team that's going to require a crap ton of farm. When you look at the Hellborn side, Tempest doesn't need all that much. Kraken's going to need a bit. Madman will need a bit, but they're okay if they don't win all their lanes. I feel like if Solaire Club doesn't win all their lanes, then they could lose very, very quickly and easily. And they're one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem picking a couple of greedy heroes. Like, even just the Silhouette and Doctor would be fine. But then I want something in lanes that are not Drunken Master. Because, like, if Devour doesn't get items, he's terrible. He's just an awful hero. He kills himself way faster than, you know, the other team can in many situations. So, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't go over the bans. Trooper, Hag, Puppet Master, Keeper of the Forest Hero, and Pestilence. But yes, please continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I wasn't really thinking about the bans either. I don't know, like, I guess it's a Suicide Drunken Master.
Yep. Army of Mums playing that hero, so that's exactly what it is. It's nothing else. Then Suicide Drunken actually isn't that good either. For a hero that's not good, Suicide Drunken's even worse. But SolC there, that's fine. It worked out really well last game. It'll add to their already very strong team play, of course.
Yep.
So I think Hellborn probably also realizing they can go greedy too, because Legion side are going to be really interested in sitting back and farming, so they're allowed to pick a lineup that's a little bit less early aggression and a little bit more, alright, we can take some time to get our items up, because having Madman and Solstice on the same team, like, Solstice eats farm, so
Yeah.
Madman, Kraken, Tempest, perhaps not going to have the greatest GPMs this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Legion wants to lane it. If they want to do a Devo Tort mid or a Tort Silhouette bottom.
I imagine
Like
Tort would be
Madman's
bot.
going to be pretty, like, hard to deal with.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Tort bot. Because Madman versus Silhouette, Madman can win that lane.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
sure if he
even,
will,
like,
but he can.
Torture Impale is considered good against Suicides, but a Madman can press Q and be out of range of Impale right away.
The ability has such a low cooldown, it's insane. It's not that expensive on mana either.
Yeah.
60? Yeah. 60 mana.
The only Invis hero that didn't get nerfed, right?
I don't know, was Revenant nerfed?
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. I know Scout was nerfed. What else as Invis?
Nighthound.
Nighthound. Was Nighthound nerfed? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, a while ago, his blink, his pounce doesn't hit the back by default anymore.
Oh, it doesn't? I was unaware of
Yeah.
this. They keep making changes, and I don't read change logs, and then I'm like, oh.
This was quite a while ago. Because there used to be a time where Nighthound was dominating the TMM scene.
Yeah, well. I remember that here being very, very annoying, but I don't remember that in particular. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a Torturer bottom at the very least. He might actually help Doctor in the initial stages with his jungle, which also wouldn't be bad. Doctor is not the most traditional jungler, so having a little
That
bit
could
of
be
assistance
interesting to see.
could help him.
Help him stack and then, like,
Right.
help tank or keep the creeps in place to, like, optimize the speed of the damage coming out.
But no, in fact, he won't do that, because apparently he hates Dr. Repulsor. So you heard it here first, guys. Solaire Club. Internal issues. And apparently Stan March and Noob McNoob have really, really big problems with each other.
This guy seems to know what he's doing with the jungle, though.
Oh yeah, he's played this a lot.
Doing the medium and then stacking the easy. A lot of people would just AFK stack in the easy camp.
He's definitely played a lot of Dr. Jungle. This is not new. Good last creep. Got him. But yeah, he's got a bottle as well, so apparently that is his preferred build, is first in a bottle. Now he's out of charges. But he'll have a rune back up in a couple of seconds. By which I mean 30, which is in a couple. But anyway, Madman in the bottom lane actually can take a fair bit of damage. You look at the stock off, there goes the Rev Ward, and will they catch him? No, but they get a nice Ward of Sight as a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Madman can be forced to eat a health pot and a mana pot. And he is currently down to 5 tangos and 1 mana potion, so still plenty of regen, and he should still be just fine in this lane. Presumably going to be working on a bottle. And he'll We'll have that in about 300 gold. Middle lane is Dev versus Kraken. I would imagine that Kraken will win this lane. He shouldn't ever die, because he's going to charge away if he gets hooked in. And with splashes, he gets some really nice harass and no huge surprise. Dev at 210 GPM, Sotsum Sucker at nearly 300, and obviously Dev taking a crap ton of damage. Top lane is SolC versus the Drunken Master. He does not have help from Rhapsody. I think he did before, but Rhapsody actually going to rotate bottom with a haste.
Yeah.
And now we're going to rotate mid with a haste. So, Devour, you are going to be in some trouble, my friend. Rhapsody's still only level 1, so she doesn't have her dance moves, just Staccatos. But if they play this right, it should be a bloodlust onto Chistman. Actually, teleport coming in, they're going to see it. And it's Doctor. Madman's here as well. Yeah, Doctor's going to be in some trouble. They will see, actually, bloodlust on Chistman as Kraken doesn't even need any help. Now all of a sudden Doctor coming in, perhaps looking for something out of Kraken, but not realizing exactly how much support there is. Staccatos are down. Madman, you might want to be a little bit careful about this. He's going to die. And Noob McNoob is not dead quite yet. Is he going to die? Oh my god, he's going to get the kill on Kraken?
Oh my gosh.
Dance 4 is there. That was almost a huge play.
Okay, yeah.
That was almost the hugest of huge plays. He almost managed to get a double tap and not die.
Yeah. Pretty insane.
Ludicrous, but instead, now they in fact do give a bloodlust on Devour, and then they lose Noob McNoob. This Madman dies, which isn't the biggest of deals.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely in Hellborn's favor.
Yeah.
The bloodlust factor.
And nice dodge there on the stun from Madman. Chain reactions. Actually not going to hit the stalking Madman. And he's going to go in for this. Yeah, he's going to look for a kill. He'll get it. So barrel roll going to help finish off Kandorf there. And the last auto attack does kill him before he dies to stand march. But definitely a trade that Hellborn will take once again.
Worth.
Yep. Trading suicide for opposing team short lane carry? I don't know. Seems valuable. Especially against a dual lane.
You gotta be careful doing that though, because then you'll end up with like places from last game. Super strong.
Yeah. And a super weak silhouette. And which I think they would be okay with. I don't know. Anyway, release Crack in the middle lane. As I've been waiting for that. Devour finally going to get the death as Rhapsody coming in from the side.
Jeez.
Apparently Merrick is throwing out that stuff is going to be on sale this weekend.
Yep. Yeah, what are you going to be for Halloween? I think I'm going to be Bad Cheat Devourer.
I'm going to be myself. The mask I wear is the one I wear all year long, and on Halloween, I'm just going to be me.
Wait.
Get
yeah,
it?
what does Batman go as for Halloween? Does he go as Batman?
Bruce Wayne. There you go. That's always the thing with Batman, right? Is that he is actually Batman and the mask is Bruce Wayne. That's commonly referred to anyway. Batman is dusted, and he will be in some trouble. Silhouette coming over here. Gonna look for a tree grapple, and Madman, another dust going out. He is totally screwed. And North gonna take the death. So nice use of invis detect, and it looks like Devourer is trying to run away. He will be able to. Gonna look for a counter hook, perhaps. Rhapsody and Kraken are both pretty easily backing off. Rhapsody has red boots, Kraken has steam boots. And top lane, actually, they managed to kill Army of Mums on the Drunken Master. He's going for the Tempest, but nice assistance there from Nox, and they will manage to keep.
Tempest Hall was used.
Yeah. Well, that's worth it to save yourself and get a kill, especially at 6 minutes into the game.
It is.
But 5-3 hero kill advantage now for Shrek is Love, and things are definitely going a lot better for them in the early game than happened last game, which makes me concerned, because I mean, like, if this Legion team doesn't get off to a good start, it seems real bad.
Yeah, but yeah, did you just say Doctor hit 6? Like,
I did not say
that's
Doctor hit 6.
That's where the game. We've seen some games where it turns a little bit as soon as the Doctor goes to gank.
That's
so
true.
We'll see what happens.
Obviously, one of the most valuable ultimates in the game.
Yeah, they need something to happen. Otherwise, it's GG.
And Madman in the bottom lane, in fact, will get dusted out once again. We'll see if he can actually get away from this. Going to run right into the Torture. No, in fact, he won't. Nice dodge on the chain reaction. Still going to get dusted, and he is still dead. And Rhapsody, actually, unfortunate. She was sitting around there with an Invis rune and got hit by the dust as well. So, yep, level 6 Doctor, and he makes something happen.
Seems like she didn't know she was dusted.
It did seem that way. And she probably should have, and she probably should have realized they had dust because they used it before. And Madman was nearby, so if they're going to go for a kill on Madman, they probably are going to use dust again. But I don't know if that's just a communication thing or what, but... Regardless, unfortunate from Cluckmuck's perspective.
Yeah. Devo still needs to show me why they picked Devo.
Because they wanted to?
Well, I guess I'm saying I want to see something from him.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to show you anything.
Maybe.
Why you be so demanding, huh?
Oh, here.
Yeah. Kraken not going to get hit by the hook, and that's going to be the end of the gank. So I don't know why they didn't just initiate with Doctor, but apparently didn't feel like that was a good idea. Anyway, do have our ultimate going to be middle lane, and Kraken all of a sudden going to be in a lot of trouble as he gets stunned out. Looking for the release Kraken. He's going to get it down, but obviously not going to get a kill out of it. So, getting aggressive. That was exactly the wrong time to become aggressive. Perhaps going to chase down by SolC here as well. Puts the staccatos, and SolC going to go just tree grapple back to the tree. Perhaps will be just fine.
Why did he do that?
Couldn't tell you. Maybe he felt safe. I don't think he had to kill on Rhapsody anyway, though.
Well, I mean, Treads were boost.
Yeah, but I think he needed at least a couple more auto attacks, and Rhapsody was uphill, and then he could start juking, and he had the stuns, so...
I guess so.
I'm not sure how much you really want to be diving right now on SolC, especially considering her farm is not the greatest.
I mean, he probably also didn't know there was a haste rune, if he knew that.
Yeah. That's probably also true. Although if Rhapsody had known there was a haste rune, probably would have picked it up herself. Anyway, nice kind of word here from Cluck, as they will take out the word of sight from Stan March. But both supports, not nearly as much farm this game as they had last game. Both Suicides actually suffering pretty hard, 190 gold per minute for Madman and 144 for Drunken Master. So wouldn't expect either of them to have a particularly significant impact this game, at least not for a while.
Madman's definitely using his gold, whereas Drunken's just holding on to it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, at this point in the game, I'm not sure if there's much difference in that. Kraken will have Portal Key in about 100 gold. So that'll be big. And Halborn going to start to push up in middle. Chain Reaction is going to slow this down a little bit, but there's the dance floor, and Dev's looking for a hook. I don't think he's going to find one with all the creeps that are here. Instead, they're just going to probably sack this mid tower. There's the hook, not going to connect.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh no.
He could have. He sort of had an angle for one, but
Legion tower.
wasn't quite able to finish it off.
There was
Top
potential,
lane.
but
Yeah.
it was hard.
Top lane Legion are going to use that to look for a push. And Hellborn are going to respond because they don't want to just give this up. Invisible Kraken with his release
Oh man.
of the Kraken.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
And Tempest coming in as well. Nope, actually he's not even here. Oh, charge misses, so that's real bad. We'll see if they can finish off this Drunken Master. He's pretty damn fast, but he's going to go up into the woods here and try to teleport away. But there's Luis Kraken run at his face. He could have just run once again, but
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't.
Well, I don't know. The auto attack followed him, so it was a dead giveaway where he was. So he was screwed. So if he had just run, he probably would have been fine. I mean, there was Portal Key Kraken chase back there.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Portal Q Kraken with the charge in the middle lane. We get the ultimate down, but there's a Tempest ultimate to cancel the Devour ultimate, and it looks like Kendar's going to die here. Finally, his Tempest ultimate is stopped by the chain reactions, but yes, Tempest, no, not going to die. Creep, don't! Uh-oh. gets converted. Anyway, ends up being a 3 for nothing in favor
Wow.
of Hellborn's side as they use a very helpful Tempest ultimate to finish up a couple of cores and then get the Torture on the back end just for good measure. But this is what I was worried about now, is like Legion's line up, what do? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you just gotta land a hook.
Yeah, but like on what?
Probably, I don't know. I mean, it's hard now.
Like you can't kill Kraken really at this point without having significant follow-up. Anyway, Madman getting dusted out here. Will he get hooked back? Sort of. I think he got hit by it, but then he got hit by opposite charges. Now he's gonna keep running. New McNew gonna keep chasing, and looks like Madman will be just fine. Because stock is powerful. And that wasn't great. Yeah, they have double portal key follow-up. They've got Madman, Rhapsody. I mean, the defensive capabilities of this Hellborn side are pretty good. Astrolabe's picked up on Tempest. I don't know. I'm not feeling too optimistic if I'm Solaire Club right now.
Yep. This is true. But, I mean, they have good late game.
Yeah, they do.
Carry. But how will they ever get there?
I don't know. Torture doesn't have boots. That's where we're at right now. Like, that's just...
Yeah.
Alright, Torture doesn't have boots.
But, I mean, if you die as Torture with your Impale up, you still do all your Impale damage.
Anyway, nice hook there onto Kraken, actually. Not going to matter all that much. Cruise Kraken is completely whiffed. There's a Glacial Blast as well. Will they be able to finish off this Devour? Doesn't look like it. Final one gets taken as he was not fogged there. And mid tower goes down as well. Finally, Dev takes the death, so... Took a really, really long time, but they do end up killing him off the side here. Dust Revelation goes off, will hit Madman, but Torture not going to have enough range to do much of anything about it. In the meantime, Drunken Master did port away. He was the initial target that got jumped, but I felt like it was more appropriate to go on Dev for some reason. Doctor hide in the woods. He's a stealthy bastard. Use your ring, man. There you go. And this looks like it'll turn into a bot tower push. So Legion did take the mid tower. That's their first tower kill of the game. And Hellborn are looking to clean up all the outer tier 1s. Cliff going off. Noob McNoob is in position to be doing something here, but yeah, I don't really want anything.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
Instead... Oh, they should go now. They should go now.
Yep. Jump on to Silhouette. Once again, Kraken having some issues landing that charge. There's the illusion. They'll kill it really easily. We'll see if they can actually do anything about the Silhouette.
Oh, man. Wrecked.
Like, that was full to nothing, I think. Anyway, in the Legion Woods, they will get the kill onto Stand March as well. So Hellborn's side looking to get a couple more kills out of this. Noob McNoob is waiting. There goes the Meteor down. We'll see if they can finish off this Dr. Repulsor. There goes the Tempest Ultimate, and they should have enough. No! Beautiful hook back, not enough, as Noob McNoob will still die. And now Drunken Master, who is coming back in, looking to turn that fight, is going to get turned on himself, and he will fall. So, and they did tier 2 tower top.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see it concede within 5 minutes.
Yeah. And there's a charge onto Dev. He's gonna put the ultimate down, but it's not gonna matter. He's gonna die. And the greed is getting
It's just not working out for Legion. Anyway.
Yeah, literally anywhere. They lost tier 1 in, and they lost the fight at top when Kendorf got blown up. They lost the fight in Legion Woods, and they lost the tier 2 tower in the top lane. Now they can lose a tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. Let's try to pick an area wherein good things happen for Solaire Club recently. There you go. Once again, Kraken not being able to hit the charge, but Horseball going up against Kendorf in a 1v1 that he takes out his opposing carry. Because he's got nearly double Kendorf's GPM. Which is helpful.
He really likes his PK before finishing nullstone build.
He does. He does like that, it seems. There's a little spider in the woods. Is that only for Halloween, or is it?
Yeah, it's usually a lizard.
Oh. No, I mean, like,
right.
it's not a, I don't think it's selectable.
Boom goes the dynamite.
They do kill Nox. That's good. And the courier's kind of hanging out for no reason. But also Torture dying in the bottom lane. Apparently I'm missing everything as I'm watching the spider. Now it's down where the Cluckmuck's Word of Sight is in the Legion Woods. There's like a little spider running around the woods. It's not selectable, it's just like an animation.
I don't see a spider.
It's
there.
above the ward. To the left. Above and to the left of the ward.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that there's usually something else there, but it's a spider now. Oh no, there's a lizard there too. Yeah, I mean it's a.
It's just an
Halloween
animation. Yeah, I was wondering if it's a Halloween thing. Could be a Halloween thing. Looks like a big spider. I don't like spiders.
Well, it depends. Is that lizard a big lizard or just a regular lizard?
That's a good question.
Are these heroes really small or are they really big?
They must be really small. They live inside my computer.
Yeah.
Top lane, Drunken is going to be in some trouble, but nope, here comes Noob McNoob. They will take out the Nullstone pretty easily. We'll steal SolC can survive this. He can put Soul Burst up and do a whole bunch of damage. I still think he's going to die here. Yeah, will he get any counter kills is the question. Drunken Master pretty damn fast. He's trying to evade this Tempest. It looks like that'll be it. So they get another pick onto Nox. And he was at 640 gold per minute. Now he's going to be down to 560 or so. Beautiful hook, actually, onto Madman, but the chain reactions are not appropriate follow-up. And Madman quickly realizes he doesn't want to go on Torture. Let's just kill Devourer first instead, then kill Torture. As the Hasted Kraken runs in, but...
Yeah, first item faster, and it worked.
Always good.
Yeah, for Legion, the only good that's happening is that they're killing the, oh well, Madman's gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah, wherever Doctor goes, something good happens. Seems like.
He's
That's
the
not
bringer of
enough.
happiness and hope.
They need 5 doctors on their team, not 1.
I think 5 doctors would be worse than 1.
But imagine if you had 5 ulting max range just into a hero, he'd die right away.
Yeah, but then you'd lose all your mana, and then that'd be real bad. Anyway, so
Oh, but
has the Glacial
all-
Blast on her. Will she swap out? Yeah, she will. The other illusion, but Kraken realizes exactly where she went. Charge not quite gonna hit, but there's a torrent, and we'll kill her. She still does not have a Nullstone finish. Currently, it's sitting at 351 GPM, and she should have it relatively quickly. Did Tempest just buy a Mock?
Did he?
Yep. I saw a Mock pop up next to it, and I'm like, what? He just bought a
The
Mock.
whole thing? Yeah, he bought the whole
Yep.
thing.
He has 450 gold per minute, so...
Why not?
Alrighty then. Bloody General is
Oh.
in.
I'd rather see a Codex.
Yeah, me too.
Or a Grimoire.
Or, like, Plated Greaves and
Or actually, Dawnbringer is preferred.
On the Madman actually will connect. I have no idea how the hell that happened, but they're going to try to turn this around. There's a Rhapsody ultimate. Going to save Madman. That Soul Burst is so funny. Top lane. Kraken does finish off the Doctor Repulsor. I don't know, man. That Portal Key Nullstone combo on Nox is just like,
Legion Tower.
guess what? You're dead now. And they finish off the Soul Illusion, but 24 to 9
Yeah.
hero kills. Just yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it's over.
It is like
But
it's
they didn't-
over.
they
I don't
didn't
understand why
concede,
they're
I
still in.
guess.
I don't understand why they're still in this game, but I mean, look at their farm. It's not like anybody's doing particularly well. Bottom lane Sandwich gets picked up once again. I guess they want to give Nox an Immortal. If they want to do that,
Keep him out of their base. Yeah.
if they want to give Nox an Immortal, they should stop killing him.
Nox only has 6 kills. Not that good.
Yeah. Well, Kraken going to take a fair bit of damage up top. Will just decide to teleport on out, and he should be fine. I like how Silhouette uses the tree grapple to get in there. It's like, okay, well, now that you've done that, how are you going to stop the TP? Because you're not killing a demonic breastplate Mystic Specimen's Kraken.
Well, he was never going to be able to set him anyways, and using your W on Silhouette instead of your E is free, so it's like, let's just bring it closer.
Right. I'm not sure what the plan after that was, is my point.
Yeah.
So, okay, he's closer now.
Plan was to push. Plan was to push.
Okay. Well, that definitely worked. They got a tier 1 tower. They lost Kongor, so I don't think that was really worth it, but... They did get a tower.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll get 2 towers. We'll see.
Maybe they will. I kind of doubt it, but maybe, yeah, 2 towers.
Hey, Hellborn, why don't you, like, try to end the game like Ned?
Like this. Do this. Try to end the game. But Nox finally going to make his way over here. And Kraken hanging off to the side.
Like, why does it take a 25k advantage before you touch or axe? Come on.
Cliff going down. Not great timing there. They can just focus the creeps. And Doctor going to run here, and run in, and run out. He's going to run in. There's Kraken charge forward. We'll see if they can lock him down. Yeah, they can. Pretty easy. Stand March also going to fall here. In the background, actually, Soulbird's not doing all that much. Doctor coming back in with the buyback, and the release Kraken onto 2. Demstrax finally does die, but the Rhapsody actually ultimately not going to do too much as she falls as well. Tempest not going to get too much out of his ulti either. We'll see if the rest of the buybacks from the Legion side or the teleport.
Oh, Doctor's fading.
Yeah, big plays. There goes the token, and Tempest also going to fall. We'll see if SolC can do anything about this. He's coming back up, and he has his Shroud, so he will be able to get away, but unable to break base.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Right? I mean, it did cost them a buyback on Dr. Repulsor, but it's kind of surprising that went as poorly as it did.
Oh yeah, I mean, what Doctor did was, I mean, he died on purpose, kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
it was like, we're gonna use my buyback to try to win this fight, and they did.
And they did. Everybody pausing.
Damn. Server bad now.
I guess they had a server on pause, which is good. You don't have to sit there a 10-minute pause. Yay for replays. Genjuro finished up on Soul Stealer? Cause why not?
I mean, if... Whatever.
Whatever. No, say it.
I was gonna say, like, if more than 10-minute pauses aren't allowed, then why are you allowed to pause again right after? But I guess you run out of pauses. So.
You do, yes. Double damage in top lane will be protected by the Rhapsody, and SolC is going to come over here and pick it up. So let's see, how hard does he hit right now? 380 damage. Not that much, actually. But Silhouette probably will feel like it's a lot. Actually, she stunned the Soul Stealer. That's pretty funny. And she'll pour it out, actually, so...
Torture must have gotten Rhapsody down. There's no way he's rich enough to buy a gem.
Well, he has 142 gold per minute, and it is 25 minutes in the game. He only has a power supply and boots. But I'd be kind of surprised as well.
I mean, I would go for, like, bolstering armband. That's what I would buy. Or a major totem.
Well, gotta see that. Gotta see that invis. It is interesting that SolC decided to buy Genjuro when he's got a Madman on his team, so they're gonna get invis detect anyway. Seems
but
odd.
the Genjuro effect is quite strong.
Yeah, I just feel like I'd rather have a Wingbow or a Rift Shard or something.
Yeah. I mean,
he's already got a portal key too, so it's not like he needs.
I mean, he has a Radiance or a Lock of Brilliance Tempest on his team, so
yeah.
No need to flame anyone's items at this point.
Yeah, he is by no means the most ridiculous pickup.
We have a Energizer follow-up after Basher on Madman.
Standard. What? That's not your build?
No.
What a loser! Dude, that's such a common build. Have you not seen that before? That's what I see all the time.
Yeah.
In my
Oh,
1300
my
TNM
favorite
games.
is the Madmans that just get treads shrunken. It's like so boring.
Yeah, well, who needs to deal damage? It's not useful. But speaking of shrunken, we SolC picking that shrunken head up as well.
Alright.
What a tryhard.
Yeah. I guess Raps is saving for PK.
Sure, why not? Cluckmuck wants portal keys all day. Madman will finish off Ancients as well, looks like. I'm just gonna pull them out and start killing them.
I mean, that team fight just prolonged the game so much.
I know. Like, they're still up by so much. They're still up by nearly 1,000 gold per minute. Top lane, Soul Burst goes through, but Kendorf can be able to pour it out, so he will be just fine.
Yeah, if only he got spell shards, he could actually one-shot.
Yeah, or a Spell Sunder or something. Extra damage.
That's true.
That would work.
Yeah, I mean, Spell Thunder wouldn't really be that good for the one-shot factor.
It
'cause
wouldn't
would
be a
only...
burst thing. Yeah. It's true.
I mean, like with the demon hands, like
Oh.
you get 3 applications. No!
Doing your best doctor invitation.
Yeah.
And bot
You
tier 3
guys should deny
tower.
the tower. Deny
Yeah.
the tower.
Maybe they should.
The Hellborn
Nope.
have destroyed a Legion tower.
Maybe they won't. Hookback actually will hit Tempest. He's going to be in a lot of
Oh.
trouble and should die right off the bat. That's going to be a big pick. Now here, Madman looks like he's trying to get away. Kraken going to charge himself on out of there as well. Noob McNoob really wants to pursue this. Conjuro's SolC is coming in now. It looks like Noob McNoob realizing pretty quickly that was actually a bad decision. Here comes Drunken Master, but again, Nox can just start
Yes,
pounding in
fella.
the auto attacks, and there goes Drunken. There we go with the kill onto a whole bunch of people. Nice Rhapsody ultimate. Finally, when he cancels here, but Kraken is still going to stand his ground. Looks like Kendorf, the last one alive for the Legion side, and he's going to fall
Drop your
as
PK.
well. Yep.
Oh, man.
So, genocide.
Genocide.
Thank you, Miss Pudding. And Ogre taking yet another very solid fight, and for some reason, Solaire Club not feeling like they're out of this game. I don't know why.
I don't know why SolC isn't bottom hitting a Rex. That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, are they just like not really wanting to win?
I don't know, maybe they want to play HoN. They're just like, we're gonna win this game. God, Rhapsody got wrecked. And she's dead. She has 2,800 gold, so she can buy her portal key.
Tort, I found your bound eye.
What?
That's what Doctor's saying.
Say that again?
Tort, I found your bound eye.
Oh, okay. I thought you said,
Sorry.
Dwight, I found your Bandai.
Oh.
I
No.
was like, who's Dwight? And you mean like Bandai, like the game company? Like Namco Bandai or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore, right?
I don't think so. They were like super old school. Like NES crap.
Yeah.
So I'd be kind of...
Come on,
surprised.
guys.
I know, it's not like I have anywhere to be, but... I don't know, this isn't exactly the most exciting thing you could possibly be doing. If you're not gonna end the game, then at least start killing each other a hell of a lot more. Because...
Well, are they like scared? Like that's what I can't tell.
I
Is
don't,
if
yeah.
they're like scared or not, like scared of throwing.
Okay, it's 17 to 35, and you can look at the levels, like, Nox is level 23. That's 4 levels higher than anybody else in the Legion side. Kraken's also higher than anybody in the Legion side. You've got a level 11 Devourer, a level 10 Torture. So, you know, look, we're up more than double the hero kills. Nox is farming 715 GPM. Kraken's farming 535 gold per minute. Tempest is at 425, 350 on Madman, 230 on... Like, everybody has really good farm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if your fights start with your Tempest getting hooked in and auto-dying.
That's not great, but it still feels like you can follow it up and just wreck face.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, this is literally... They could leave one hero in the base, and the fights would probably be a little bit still in favor of Ogre.
Yeah.
Like, a 30k gold lead is insane.
Maybe they just want to preserve their HoN Tour KDR, trying to beat out that one guy that's a Mid-Wars player. Forgot his name. But yeah, for some reason Mid-Wars KD ratio is maintained on the HoN Tour website. I don't know if you guys have realized this.
I did not realize that, no.
The top KDR is a Mid-Wars player from Bucks back in the day.
Kongor has been slain.
Mamitomo?
Yeah, Namitomo.
7.24.
The Legion have
That's pretty
destroyed
impressive.
a Hellborn tower.
Well, Legion got their tower kill in the top lane. That's their first tier 2. And much like last game, it is taking them a long, long time to kill the tier 1 tower in bottom lane, which is still well above half-life.
They don't like long lane.
Hey, look, Nox is actually 5th in GPM.
Or short lane this time. Really? Well, he did die a whole bunch, remember?
Yeah. And Chessie is 10th? That's
Oh,
confusing.
you mean in the overall stats?
Yeah. Chessie hasn't played this cycle, so I guess this is just like from forever ago?
Yeah, it maintains stats like for forever. So if you played like one HoN Tour game and you wrecked face, you'd be at the top. Pretty sure.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Use any minimum game requirements or anything? Anyway, here, finally Hellborn side, you gotta get the jump and drop the Master Nexus. That was like 3 auto attacks from Nox.
I think Drunken Lady should get a barbed armor.
Yeah. Well, somehow Torturer died. I'm not really sure how. I think
A
maybe
Legion
Nox hit
barracks
once.
has been destroyed. A Legion barracks has been
And
destroyed.
finally get some rocks in the bottom. Notable here's a token on SolC. When did they kill Kongor? I'm not even paying attention to anything. Anyway, hook back in here onto Tempest, but he should just be able to drop the ultimate as he's looking for a place to do it. There we go, finally locking up both Doctor and Silhouette, and they're both dead. Devour has used a buyback.
Genocide.
So has Silhouette. Noob is now out of buybacks. Hook back from there onto Nox, who's taking all sorts of damage.
Hellborn have
And he
destroyed
does still have a
a
token.
tower.
He's gonna live, and now he's gonna turn this on Devour. And will they be able to get the kill? Looks like Handorf. No, and oh, he does get it. He uses the token.
A Legion barracks has been destroyed.
Oh well. Skyzord's disconnecting. What? What are you doing, Skyzords?
A Legion
Yeah.
barracks has been
Why are you
destroyed.
abusing the monkey?
Right? Well, CC vote
not
getting
a-
thrown out.
Defeat.
You're not
And that'll
casting, right?
finally,
Hellborn wins.
that will finally and somewhat mercifully end the game.
Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
As Solaire Club didn't have a great game too, but I'll leave final thoughts up to you on game and series there, poor beater.
I guess some slight BM from, you know, BM item pickups and not ending the game until you have 50k gold advantage.
Well, Nox went 15 and 2.
I mean, it's not fair to be at the top of the charts in GPM or whatever on HoN Tour if all you do is, you know, stat pad like that.
I agree. Solution? Kick Nox from HoN Tour. It's the only thing that we can do. Oh well, that'll be it for this round of 8 match, as Ogre takes it 2-0, and looking pretty good in both games. Solaire Club had some moments, but they were mostly overshadowed by, I think, one of the better teams in not only Gold Division, but all of HoN Tour right now in Shrek is Love. So I'll wrap it up for this one. Thanks for joining there, Boar Beater. Always good to have somebody that actually shows up. And